What's up, guys? Uh, this series is going to be basically where I go over certain decks and see how great they can be and just see the combos that they can pull off. It's for my Red Eyes guys, so yeah, we're just going to review decks in this series. So right now we're looking at the Elemental Heroes, as you can see to my left. Um, and this card to the left is a star player in the deck. It's called Elemental Hero Stratos. Its effect is when this card is normal summoned, you can activate one of these effects. So the effects are you can destroy spell or trap cards on the field up to the number of hero monsters you control except this card. Um, so if you have a field full of heroes somehow, and you have all these traps, you can use his effect and just pull off great combos. So they can get all the traps off the field for you. And then it's a second effect is add one hero monster from your hand. Now, it's only once because when this card's normal summon or special summon, you can activate one of these effects. It would be really good if it was more than once, but no, it's only once, but it's still a fantastic card. So if add one hero monster from your deck to your hand. So we're going to use that effect right now um, to search out Bubble Man, and we'll bring this, we'll special summon this in attack. Um, So we're looking at Bubble Man. Awesome card actually. If this is the only card in your hand, you can special summon it from your hand. So if you have a hand tons of spells, you can just set them all and just special summon him to overlay into maybe uh, Blade Armor Ninja or something to finish him off. And that's what I actually did on this game. I summoned Blade Armor Ninja and just took out all of his life points. So yeah, a great card. When this card is special summoned, you can draw two cards. Um, so yeah, that's a good effect. You must control no other cards and have no cards in your hand to activate and resolve this effect. So yeah, it's a great card though. It's level 4. You can use it for tons of combos. And I'll show you a combo that could be used for this. Um, so let's say you want, where is it? Okay, right here. We're gonna add this to our hand. It's called Mask Change. It's a great card. So basically, its effect is you can target one face-up hero monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and special summon one masked hero monster from your extra deck with the same attribute that the hero monster had when it was on the field. So if we did this right now, we could send this to the grave, and since it's a water monster, we could do this, send that to the grave, and special summon either masked, masked hero acid or masked hero vapor. Vapor is unaffected by card effects. Uh, and acid, really good card. Um, Once it's special summoned, destroy all spell and traps in your opponent's side of the field. Um, If you do, all monsters they control lose 300 attack. So it's just a great card. So we have him out on the field. He has 2,000 attack. Just a great card. But what's even better though is let's say you got the stuff that you need in the grave, um, and let's say you use polymerization, which combines the two to make a fusion monster, and then you go for absolute zero. So let's special summon him. So you set this on your turn, and then you just end. What this allows you to do is simply when you feel you're in danger, or he sets a bunch of back rows and a bunch of monsters on the field, and you're scared to death, you can just mask change And his effect is this card gains 500 attack for each face-up water monster on the field except Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. When this card leaves the field, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. So it's basically like a mini Dark Hole. So to grave, all of his monsters are destroyed. Then you do this, special summon Acid, all of his spells are destroyed. And at this point, if you did it before he normal summoned, he can't do anything because all of his monsters are destroyed. Well, after he normal summoned, I should say. Um, it's just a great, great combo that helps you out so much. Mini Heavy Storm, mini Dark Hole with effects to get it, but it is basically a Dark Hole and a Heavy Storm. So yeah, great. Mask Change is a great card. It's just amazing. It helps you out so much. So yeah, we're gonna add these to our extra deck. Um, yeah, so 2 extra. And so yeah. Okay, so we have that out of the way. Um, you can also, if you have, I'll just add the stuff that we need. Okay, let's have this guy, Sparkman to hand. He's a normal monster. He doesn't do anything. And then we'll have, let's say, we'll have a Miracle Fusion to hand. And then we'll grab a monster. Let's say we grab Elemental Hero Burstentrix. Okay, and then we have to find this guy, do hand, and do hand. Alright, so this is what you got right now. They're in your Sparkman and Burstentrix. They're just normal monsters, so nothing really special to say about them. But let's say you sent them to the grave. You miracle. They're in the grave. You banish them. And so you get Elemental Hero Shining. Special summon him. He gains 600 attack because you have 2 in your graveyard. So that goes to the grave. Then you Burial from a different dimension. To grave. To grave. Do that again. Banish. Banish. Yep, and then do this. Summon another one. I've only been able to do this like twice, but yeah, sometimes you get to, you can. So yeah, now they all both gain 600. So basically, you can just attack them and attack them, and yeah, they're basically done. So yeah, that's a great combo. Miracle Fusion. I'll read you the card effect. Banish from your side of the field to your graveyard the fusion material monsters that are listed on an Elemental Hero Fusion monster card. Then special summon that fusion monster from your extra deck. This special summon is treated as a fusion summon, and the purple cards are fusion monsters. And I'll read you Elemental Hero Shining's effect. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by any other ways. So you can't Monster Reborn fusion cards. It says it on all fusion cards. You just can't Monster Reborn them, which sort of stinks. But you can always take their Galaxy Eyes. That's always fun. Okay, so this card gains 300 attack for each of your banished Elemental Hero monsters. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target up to 2 or of your banished monsters, Elemental Hero, and add those targets to your hand. So you can basically have that if this is destroyed, and if you have a poly in your hand, you can just poly for it again, or you can do tons of stuff. Really, you can go into Nova Master. I'll read his effect. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned in any other ways, like I said. And if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, draw one card. So do him, attack, draw one card, get that. And this card is actually pretty good too. I'll mention this. Um, it's King of the Swamp, and you can substitute it for any one fusion material monster, but the other fusion material monsters have to be correct. You cannot discard this card to the graveyard. Add one polymerization to your deck to your hand. You can discard this card to the graveyard. So let's say that. Then we'll search your deck for a polymerization. And then if you had cards in your hand, you can do that, or on the field, you can do that. It's just a very consistent deck. So yeah, that goes through. Let's just go through the monsters. I run Book of Moon just in case they try to destroy my things. Foolish Burial just to get my Miracle Fusions. This guy's good. Wild Heart. It's unaffected by effects of traps. Attack is 100. Neospatian Grand Mole. It's the only Neospatian in this deck. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can return both monsters to the hand without damage calculation. Dark Hole Clayman just to protect yourself, and I run one of each monster just for safety, and Bowman a little bit more than one, but yeah. Call of the Haunted's really good in case you can get your Stratos back, get his effect off. Yeah, Poly, you can do that. So yeah, all the good stuff. One of my students actually wrote this, and I really liked it. I don't actually use Fusion Gate, but it was Reyrey. So yeah, I'm gonna read his homework off. Um, so first you summon E-Hero Stratos, and then add one hero monster to your hand by using his effect. Then activate fusion monsters from your hand and banish them. He usually goes for a light hero monster to make Shining, so he combines the two light. Well, he combines one hero monster and a light monster to make Shining usually, or he'll go for Absolute Zero. Two great cards, best cards in your probably your whole entire deck. After fusing, you can activate Mass Change and summon a masked hero. I'd prefer either Vapor, good choice, so it can't be destroyed by card effects, or Acid, so you can destroy your monster spells and traps. Great again. And whether or not you have like a Earth monster, you can go for Diane, so you can summon heroes from your deck each time he destroys a monster. From here on out, you can go for game basically. Once you have Shining on the field with a masked hero along with Fusion Gate, it's pretty much game. Shining will keep recycling the fusion. So yeah, so when Shining's destroyed, it can recycle the banished cards, and you can just keep on doing it again and again. So yeah, he uses Fusion Gate. It's a good thing to thin out your deck in case you don't want really that much of a, like, I don't know, crowding, I guess. So Fusion Gate's good, yeah, and it banishes your monster, I'm pretty sure, instead of sending it to the grave, which wouldn't really be good for Miracle Fusion, but you know, it's good overall. I'm not sure if it banishes it, so don't quote me on that, but yeah, it's I like his explanation, and it's really good. So yeah, guys, it's really fun, basically the deck. It's just fun to use. There's so many combos you can pull off. I'll read you Esquardio's effect. Um, must be special summon and cannot be this card gains 100 attack for each elemental hero monster in your graveyard. Another one's Gaia. When this card is special summoned, select one face-up monster your opponent controls until the end of the turn. That monster's attack is halved, and this card gains the same amount of attack. And yeah, Diane, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can and send it to the graveyard. You can special summon one level 4 or lower hero monster from your deck. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. There will be more.